The trumpet sounds.
Galatians 3 verse 13 says that Christ has redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us. For it is written, cursed is everyone that hangeth on a tree. Now pay attention to this. There's a familiar question people ask. What happens to the believer after he is saved and he has received the life of God? No doubt. What happens then if he falls into sin? Does he bring the sin under the blood again by confessing the sin? And what happens then if the believer in the curse of his sin or dies or
The trumpet sounds.
so what happens to the believer after that? I tell you this. Christ has redeemed us from the curse of the law. Christ has redeemed us from the vengeance of the law. He redeemed us from the punishments of the law. Romans chapter 8 verse 1 says, there is therefore now no condemnation to them who are in Christ Jesus. I'll tell you this, the Bible works with absolute terms. Okay, when it comes to the believer in Christianity, it's with absolute terms. Jesus the way, the truth, and the life. All right, so absolute terms. It therefore means that just like every other life, or just like your ordinary life, you have to learn to live your life. You have to learn to walk. You have to learn to bathe, the food to eat, and what to do, what to touch and not to touch. You know, the things that would hurt you, the things that don't fit your body. You have to learn these things. The believer in Christ will eventually learn to live the Christ life. He will grow in knowledge. He will become mature. He will become mature with time. He will learn the use of what he has in Christ Jesus. As long as he continues, he will learn to be perfect. But notice what he has that has stopped judgment. He has the life of Christ, and that's why judgment has stopped. Judgment has been stopped, meaning because of the life. The life of God is perfect. What the believer has is the perfect life, and he will learn to live it. There is therefore now no condemnation to them who are in Christ Jesus. So Jehovah's turned my life around.